Governor Inslee is also taking major steps forward in Washington's reopening. We have team coverage tonight on the announcement of all counties advancing to Phase 3 soon.
Let's start with Q13's Matt Lorch with a breakdown of what's included.
These are big changes in our state that will have an immediate impact on lives and livelihoods of millions of people here in Washington. So as mentioned, we are now moving on to Phase 3. And here is the big date, March 22nd, just 11 days from today. Every county in the state moves on to Phase 3. So what exactly does that mean? Well, it means this: restaurants, stores, fitness centers, other indoor spaces can open up at 50% capacity. That's up from 25%. Also, indoor spaces can now handle up to 400 people for big events. Those are coming back with physical distancing, and masks are required. And before that can even happen, March 18th, more spectators can attend youth and high school sports. With that said, take me out to the ball game. No more of this. No more cardboard cutouts at T-Mobile Park. The Mariners will have fans in the stands, up to 9,000 of them for opening day, which is April 1st. By the way, that restaurant that you've been missing so much, that's only been doing takeout, they'll likely reopen to customers now that they can have greater capacity. And till death do we part. You may get invited to weddings, reunions, benefit auctions once again, now that they can have up to 400 people outdoors and indoors. We're also seeing, and this is a really big deal, we are also seeing an increased rollout of the vaccines here in Washington. So the next phase of that starts March 17th. And the next group includes law enforcement officers and firefighters who haven't been vaccinated yet. It also includes public transit workers and grocery store workers, along with those who work in agriculture and food processing. Still, the governor said whether we are able to reopen even more really depends on how things go.
First off, I can't give you a timeline. I say it's probably more probable that it would be shorter rather than longer, because I am very optimistic about the efficaciousness of these vaccines. I think they're going to knock it out of the park.
So why and how are we able to move on to Phase 3 across this state? Well, it's because we've seen significant reductions in cases and deaths. So here are the latest numbers out of King County. Daily cases, 179. Daily deaths, 6. Down here in Pierce County, daily cases 118, daily deaths 3. Up in Snohomish County, daily cases 47, daily deaths 0. Significant, yes, but a fraction of what we saw during the peak in December and January.